Hey guys, well it's finally happening. We're taking the Moho out on the road. This thing's been sitting here pretty much since we got back from Birdsville. We're taking it for a couple little drives after I placed a CV joint boot, but pretty much other than that, it's been sitting here in suburbia, rotting away. I thought, it's Anzac Day long weekend. We'll take it up to Rules Beach. We've been planning this trip for ages, but the weather's been crap. Me and the missus are keen to check out Rules Beach. We're taking the Moto, so the 690 will be on the back. We're going to ride it on the beach, hopefully, if the weather's okay. And yeah, I thought we'd vlog it, bring you guys along, just for something a little bit different on the channel. So yeah, of course, as you can imagine, with the motorhome sitting stationary for so long, sort of just everything's just everywhere. It's not really ready for traveling, so I've got a fair bit to do to get it ready to go. I've cleaned the bathroom and everything, just making sure everything's going to be put away and tied down. And yeah, little bits and pieces. I'll have to fill up the water tank and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, then I'll get the bike rack, throw that on the back, get the bike on. I need to wash the bike first. I've got a lot to do today. We're heading off tomorrow, so yeah, going to smash it. I'll try and film little bits and pieces. Probably a lot of you know that I get a lot of those Android Auto, Apple CarPlay units to review for motorcycles, and yeah, because I've got plenty of them, I thought, why not install one in the Moho? Now the main reason for that is because it has front and rear dash cams. Now this motorhome had a reversing camera, which I'd love to be able to use to keep an eye on the bike rack as I'm driving along. Now aside from that original reversing camera being terrible quality, and the actual screen that it was hooked up to was freaking woeful too. You couldn't really see much. It was really low res. The main problem with it was that it would only come on when you had the transmission in reverse, so you couldn't keep an eye on your bike as you were driving along. So that's where the beauty of the Aiuchi C6 Pro comes into it. This thing's got a sweet, nice bright screen. The camera's 1080p. You can also, of course, use it for, backing up. But it's got the front dash cam as well, which I've got mounted just here. So let me have this open. Yeah, so as well as being a camera at the back, I've got a dash cam at the front. That everything records to the SD card, just like a regular dash cam. I'll just turn it on and show you guys. I don't know, I thought some of you guys might have been interested. The hard part was running a wire from that unit to the back of the motorhome way down there, because it's obviously on the back. But up here for thinking, I used the existing wiring, totally different plug, twice as many wires in that cable that ran to the old camera, but I managed to just jimmy it up and get it working. So yeah, it works really well. I'll show you guys now. I'll show you what it looks like when the bike's on there later on. But yeah, at the moment the bike rack's not even on there yet. So as well as being a dash cam, of course, I can hook up my phone to it to use Android Auto, use maps, navigation, all that stuff. Pretty cool, really happy with it. It worked out really well, and it's super well mounted here, so it's a beast. Now I suppose we should make sure this Moho is actually going to start. For starters, let's throw him in neutral. Come on baby. Oh yeah. So it's a good old diesel Fiat. I just not too sure about the electronics in the engine, but yeah. Anyway, it starts, that's the main thing. Alright, next stage is finish coffee, and I think I'll go and pull out the bike rack. Yes, of course, the lights aren't working on the Moto. Had to be something. So I'm going to get a multimeter out here and see if we're getting power back there. Alright, let's fill up this water tank. Dodgy Josh modified filter. Well, trendsetters, just got the bike washed, long overdue air filter clean, and it started pissing down out here. I think I'm done with this place. I need to move somewhere where it doesn't rain ever. I hate the rain. Had so much of it over it. Anyway, enough whinging. Egg and lettuce singer. Cup of tea coming up soon. We'll get through this shit. We'll get ready by tomorrow. Not real good at this vlogging shit, am I? I forgot to record what I was just doing. I got the moto, or the the lights on the bike carrier working. Finally, there was a trailer brake set up in the motorhome here. When I was installing the AUG thingy, I ended up removing the trailer brake setup because I didn't think we were ever going to use that. And somehow disconnecting that stopped the trailer light plug from having any power. So there were a red and black wire going into the battery box that were part of that trailer brake system. All I did was quickly whack the red on the positive and the black on the negative. Tried the lights again and they worked. Could not believe it. So yeah, did it properly, put some ring connectors on the wires and a fuse on the positive, and yeah, we're all good to go. Thank fuck for that. Anyway. Alright, good morning trendsetters. That was the Royal Australian Air Force flyover for Anzac Day 2025. Lest we forget, that was a C-27J Spartan plane, something like that. Definitely not as imposing as the old F-111s back in the day, but still pretty cool. Anyway, I think the Moho is shipshape. Everything's pretty much battened down. Just gotta get up the driveway a little bit and then I can load the bike on, and then we're out of here. She lives again. Alright, bike is on. It ain't going anywhere. Just as it starts to friggin' rain again. Alright, let's get this shit on the road. Alright, we are underway. As you can see there, hopefully L690 is safe and sound on the back. Good old Ichi. Awesome. It's so easy to drive this big rig that you sometimes forget just how big it is. So yeah, anyway, off to get some fuel and we'll pick up the Missile. And as you can see there, that little camera is my little dash cams recording everything that goes on out the front as well. Alright, we got the missus, let's go. Chimichangers, we have arrived at the fully packed Big Four at Royals Beach. Good drive?
Fun. It's good.
Never been here before?
No, never.
She's a Royals Beach virgin. So this is our spot. That's the office right there. Look at all these people. Fucking me dead. It's like suburbia, packed in like sardines. Anyway, Big Moho made it. We threw an engine light as usual. No, you guys don't actually know Kel yet. We'll do a bit of a Q&A with Kel at some point later on during this trip, so
stay tuned.
if she feels like it. Are we going to go and check the beach out? Go for a walk? Yeah, we'll do that.
I can't believe this.
Look at all these cotton pickers. Anyone think it was Anzac weekend? But look at the sky, trendsetters. Cloudless, apart from over there, but don't worry about that. That's behind us. We don't look back. We look forward. What's the verdict on the dunnies, etc.?
Amazing.
Good.
Super good. Clean.
Yeah.
Spacious. It's like about maybe 15 toilets and maybe 10 showers.
Nice.
Yeah.
The facilities get the thumbs up from Kel. Alright, let's move on. Is that the communal kitchen over there? I guess you can kind of see why they charge $60 a night. But I mean, come on, you used to be able to stay at a pub for $60, right? You got to bring your own home here. Yeah, this is probably nicer than most pubs. Complimentary dish lick and rags, microwave, burners, fucking air fryer. Jesus. Alright, let's go down the beach. Beach is right there. So this is Rules Beach. If you've been watching this channel for a while, you'll know Rules Beach. I've never seen so many people here before. Normally I come here on the bike and there's nobody around.
So what's your verdict on the facilities, Josh?
Good. There's a little sign above the toilet saying aim true, keep it fresh. The only criticism I would have is that there's no paper towels to dry your hands. All they've got is those fucking blowers, which I cannot be bothered with.
I'd forgotten about that.
Otherwise there's soap and, you know, very clean, very, very clean. We're sat here in the shade of the Moho, late arbo, a few beers, we've got some cheese, some specialty gourmet cheeses on deck. What are they, Kel? Give us a bit of a rundown.
Cranberry and I'm going to say macadamia.
That's it. That sounds about right.
I think that's right.
And some quince paste, because we are toffs of the highest magnitude. And this one here is smoked something.
I can't remember. Tomato something, sun-dried tomato.
Yeah,
There's something else in there.
That rings a bell.
I love it how you say we're toffs and look at our table set up.
We're toffs, eating quince paste and nice cheese off a dirty bucket table. Well spotted. So it's quite pleasant here actually, like it's nice. Fairly quiet. Yeah, there's the Serenity. What's cooking? What's cooking? Good looking.
Pad thai, half prepared yesterday.
So, morning trendsetters. We are just getting ready for our beach ride this morning. Some essentials ready here. Yeah, you got the bike's off, ready to go. Coffee and of course some Anzac Bickies. Alright, shout out to in case you didn't notice the knife in last night's footage of cooking. This beast is still going. Love it. Alright, let's go. Let's do this thing. Right? Yeah. Oh, what a day. Beautiful. Too easy. Oh, look at that water. Takes a while to get used to riding on the sand again. It's turning into Double Island Point up here. Like a pro. So Kel actually does have her bike license. Not really experienced in off-road. She's definitely never ridden on the beach before, so it's a new thing for her. She's killing it. She reckons she doesn't have much confidence in turning, but she's going alright. No worries. She was worried she wouldn't be able to come back. She'd have to sit there and wait for me. It's pretty cool riding a dirt bike on the beach. You're turning around like a boss. Yeah, that's alright. We'll have it doing doughy soon. She reckons the 690 is easy to ride, so I guess it is. Like it's only as hard as you want to make it. But she used to have a Ninja, I think, maybe a Ninja 300 or something. pulled up at a random spot here for a cuppa, and I'm pretty sure this is where I camped when I came up here last time. Cool. Alright, we made it off the beach. Yoo-hoo. There was a bit of paddling. Did you have your feet out?
No.
Oh, very good. I did. Alright, we're off to Wreck Rock. Go and check that out. Half an hour away.